Welcome to Department of English, MES Arts and Science College, Patambi. I am Bushena, student from Department of English, MES Arts and Science College, Patambi. I am going to deal with the topic Speech Mechanism in 3rd semester BA Functional English main paper Applied Phonetics. Before going to speech mechanism, we need to know what is phonetics. Phonetics is dealing with another aspect of language. It is related to phone. What is phone? It is sound. Primary interest of phonetics is how human beings produce sound, why different sounds are different. Now we move to one of the basic features or areas we have to listen. You know that how sound is produced. It is the movement of air. Now we move to the topic speech mechanism, also known as airstream mechanism. An airstream mechanism is needed to provide energy required for the production of speech sounds. The air that we breathe out, that is airstream expelled from the lungs, is modified to form speech sounds by the action of certain organs of our body. These are commonly referred to as organs of speech. An airstream can also be called a moving current of air. For the articulation of most speech sounds of most languages, lung air is used. There are three main airstream mechanisms. They are Pulmonic airstream mechanism, Glottalic airstream mechanism, Velaric airstream mechanisms. Since a very large percentage of speech sounds in all the languages these are spoken in the world use a pulmonic egressive airstream mechanisms. Now I move to the explanations on three airstream mechanisms. Pulmonic airstream mechanism. It consists of the lungs and respiratory muscles. The wall of the lungs act as initiator. They are moved by the respiratory muscles so that the air is drawn into the lungs or pushed out of them. When the airstream mechanism is used to push air out, it is called egressive airstream mechanisms. When it is used to draw air in, it is called ingressive airstream mechanisms. All the sounds of English and most Indian languages except Sindhi are produced with this airstream mechanism. It is possible to speak using a pulmonic ingressive airstream mechanism, but no language uses this airstream mechanism for the production of speech sounds. We use this airstream mechanism for yawning and snoring, but not for speaking. The next airstream mechanism is Glottalic airstream mechanism. The closed glottis act as initiator for this, and the air in the pharynx is used. For this reason, some linguists refer to this airstream mechanism as pharyngeal airstream mechanism. Both egressive and ingressive glottalic airstream mechanism are used by some languages of the world for the articulation of speech sounds. Among Indian languages, Sindhi has sounds articulated with a glottalic ingressive airstream mechanisms. These sounds are called implosives. The next type was Velaric airstream mechanism. The back of the tongue is the initiator and the air in the mouth is set in motion during this airstream mechanism. For this reason, this is referred to as the oral airstream mechanism. Sounds produced with a Velaric ingressive mechanism exist in several African languages. Sounds produced with a Velaric aggressive airstream mechanism do not seem to exist in any language. That's all about airstream mechanisms. To conclude, airstream mechanisms are classified into three types: pulmonic airstream mechanisms, glottalic airstream mechanisms, and Velaric airstream mechanism. In pulmonic airstream mechanism, it is classified into pulmonic egressive airstream mechanism and pulmonic ingressive airstream mechanisms. So that's all about airstream mechanisms. Thank you for watching.